You have your head in your hands. You're trying to figure out where it all went wrong. You're looking at losing your job, having to pay $50,000 for damages, and they're talking about taking you to court for neglect. You were trying to save some time to make your bosses happy. All you really did, not tie down some boxes in the back of a truck. You weren't even going that far, but that's where you messed up. That's where you went wrong. You were not being safe and you weren't following the safety regulations. I'm here today to talk to you about safety and why it is important for each and every individual, each and every one of us to follow to be safe and to follow safety regulations. I'm going to do this by telling you about how much time can actually be involved in a safety accident or incident. I'm also going to tell you about how you could possibly injure or kill yourself or someone else, or how much money it's going to cost in a safety accident. Each and every individual wants to be faster at their job. They want to get it done quicker, but it should not be at a compromise to safety. If involved in a safety accident, you and your coworkers are going to have to take time away from the actual work to go clean up that safety accident or go fix whatever was damaged. Or even worse, you or the coworker could be injured, and that also takes time away from the job or actually doing the work. Having to have someone take them to the hospital, or having to call the ambulance to have them take them to the hospital. Furthermore, you're talking about taking time away from your family. You're talking about having to go talk to your lawyers, having to talk to the job after work because you were being unsafe. So it's clear that it takes more time than just actually following the safety regulations. Now, a major waste of time comes from injuries. If you're injured, or if you injure another person, you won't want that on your conscience if you injured another person, because now you have to pay for them. You have to look them in the eyes, or their family, and say, you know what, I messed up because I didn't follow the safety regulations and they paid for it. Or if you injure yourself, now your family's going to have to take care of you. What if you're paralyzed? Or what if you're killed? You're being unselfish. You're being selfish because you want to get something done faster and you cut corners, not following the safety regulations. Now your family has to take care of you. Even if you weren't injured, there's still a major amount of money that comes from a safety accident. Either you're paying for the damages, or your work's having to pay for the damages, or that material that would have been used now can't be used. Or if you were injured, or someone was injured, now you have to pay for the bills, the doctor visits, all the medication. Or if you killed somebody, now you have to pay for a burial, plus some type of compensation for the person's family or your family. All this could have been avoided if you would have just followed the safety regulations. If you wouldn't have cut the corners, you would have not had a loss in time on the job. You would have not possibly injured or killed yourself or someone else. Or you wouldn't have had to pay out all this money. So I hope that you guys understand and you see why it is important that you follow safety regulations. Because if you don't look out for yourself or others for safety, no one else will.